Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextstepnick.com and today we're going to play a bit of Femida. So this one's an interesting one to me. It's a point and click mystery adventure. Sounds pretty cool. I'm interested to see what happens with this. I like detective stuff, so I'm keen to see how it plays. Full disclosure, I did receive a code from the developer. Thank you very much for that. Well, from a PR firm, so thank you very much for that. So let's get started and see how we get on. New game. Load the save. I just saw there. Okay, so there's Justice there. Front of one of Metallica's albums, which is pretty cool. This story is tailored by your choices. Well, not really. There are 7 endings. 4 of them are truly distinct and complete. Depends on how you count. There's only one ending and it's most difficult to achieve. Okay. I feel like there's like a comical tone getting started here, but yeah, okay. This is kind of a hit or miss with comedy in games, isn't it? Let's see how we do. What should I know? I don't know, not a lot. Provisional government drafted Demian Murdoch in the lottery to serve in the capital. Okay, yeah, let's quick through that. That's a little bit slow for me. I've seen the typewriter sound so many times. His father disappeared after the March for Peace. Tory arrived and soon sent the man responsible for it to the scaffold. Okay, sounds very Romanesque in the way that there's a lottery for people to do jobs. What are you afraid of? A dangerous city, Metropolis. Oh god, it's Superman! Oh, cool! That's pretty cool. I'm playing as a normal in Superman story. That's pretty cool. What's the concern? Well, probably like Zod and all that lot, really. His father, he might be Superman. We don't know who Superman is. Could be anyone. Not that reporter, though. He wears glasses, and Superman, you know, he's at very least got contacts in. Good sunny day, everyone. Best time to go picnic in a park. What? Okay, I can hear the song going in the background. Fair enough. Very patriotic. A year passed since the start of the Democratic Revolution. Not that long ago, people of our city Metropolis overthrew the bloody dictator. Last week we honoured the innocent people and the heroes who were murdered on his commands while fighting for our freedom. Fair enough. Provisional government has organised a big event in Central Square. They did a great job in giving us all the rights we deserve. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Oh, that's good. I don't think these people, these aliens or whoever's taken over, I don't think they've fully understood our society because they're not using words correctly. So thank them if you have a chance. Oh no, he's gone. Oh, never mind. Forget it. Let's rejoice and celebrate. Well, that was very unceremonious, wasn't it? Just, oh. After lifting the bags to Mila's place, those bags were heavy. My back. Fair enough. Okay. Whoa! She's got a foot for a head. Hello, Mila. Did you find the keys on the door? I was in the bathroom. Couldn't hear you. Not. What? You have your keys in the door. That's how you get murdered. Don't do that. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for allowing me to stay at your place. Expensive to rent in Metropolis. Glad to see you. Me too, old friend. How did you get this job, by the way? Okay. I feel like it's just a bit, yeah, disjointed. But oh well, it'll pull me in. It'll pull me in. I'm open to seeing what happens. I think, you know, I take the mick, but at the same time, you know, even though I take the piss a little bit, if English isn't someone's first language, then, you know, you can understand a few little spelling mistakes here and there. And at the end of the day, if it's a good story, it's a good story. So let's see how we're getting on with this. Long story short, oh, never mind then. The provisional government fired many employees in the capital, clerks, officials, judges and others. They designed a lottery to fill in the positions because they didn't want to... Oh, right, we're doing exposition. Okay, we're just telling her how the game world works. Ha! Was that funny? I don't know why that was funny. Okay, I finished in the bathroom, by the way. Just comes out of her trousers around her ankles. Oh, no, I've not finished. Well, don't leave your keys in the door. I finished in the bathroom. It's okay. Job in the hospital is obviously more important than using the toilet. Oh, you mean you have to go... Oh, okay, sorry. I had to go to the job soon. You mean you have to go to the job soon. Okay. Unfortunate. I thought we were going to have a little chat. Sounds like we're going to murder her. You haven't changed. Always in a hurry, Mila. Oh. You could have walked out in a towel. I wouldn't mind. And then she goes, yeah, well, actually, I was taking a crap. So, a bit awkward. Yeah, let's do job in a hospital is obviously... No, that sounds sarcastic. Let's do... It's hard to tell if you're being sarcastic or not when you've got spelling errors. Let's do unfortunate. We should. I hope you're going to stay only at my place while you're in the capital, or maybe forever. Oh no, it's Misery. I thought it was Superman, but it's Misery. She's going to hobble us. Okay. What? I'm sorry. Got to be a doctor for a moment. Do you take the... Sorry, what's going on? Okay, I recall you still have the headaches. What? Okay. I don't feel any headaches lately. Do you think I should keep taking them? You should. She's bending her leg in a very dangerous way. The whole reason you are feeling better is the pills. Your severe headaches and can affect your performances at work. You have performance at work. You have a big responsibility. You are going to judge all these serious crimes. Do you imagine the possible consequences if you don't do well? I care for you so much. Please keep taking them. Okay, I'm going to say I'm growing tired of them. Well, I'm your doc now. Oh, this is great. I'm not going to lie, it is making me laugh. I don't know if the humour is on purpose, of course, because there's these spelling errors, but some of it is very funny. Accidentally. Okay. Oh. Man in white, you do realise we are breaking the procedure, conducting the trial without an important witness. Doctors said he will get well soon. And he stood next to a man... Sorry? Is the guy in the white suit really, really short and stood on like a box? Because he looks tiny. He looks like a child. Man in black. We have been waiting for too long. The crowds demand his death. Okay. He deserves a fair trial. We've got to wait for the marshal. The Archive of Revolution isn't even declassified yet. Yeah. Dictator is already guilty of the crimes against the state and much more. Doomed to die. Wow. Marshal is enemy of the state too. We don't need his testimony. Once he is awake, he will be executed. Lovely. But the Constitution. I remember your family and general secretaries were close. You was loyalist, but flipped so far. Oh, we got more exposition. I like the way as well that in a society where there was a dictator that was killing people when they wanted to, you want to kill people when you want to, which kind of sets off red flags. Man in black. You now are a general prosecutor instead of just a marionette of his. Feeling guilty now? Everyone talks like the G-Man from Half-Life. No worries, general prosecutor. I will take care. Okay. Well, yeah, look after yourself. I wouldn't. Oh, he is here already. Prosecutor. But which one was the prosecutor? You introduced him as Man in White and Man in Black. Nice to meet you. I hope you had no difficulties getting here. My name is Charles Humphrey. I'm going to show you around. This is Quentin Gunn, Director of the Secret Service, Internal Security and So here is our hero. Mr. Marlock is one of the judges drafted in the lottery. Okay, let's do this. Interrupts. You don't have to be as long as you play by the rules. Okay, calm down. I feel like they're both kind of, their voices are up and down, so it's hard to tell whose voice belongs to which character. Have a little drink there. A few stages of the trial have passed already. However, the judge who was originally in charge of this trial died. Murdered by the communist gang, we suspect. I like the... Wait, what? I imagine the tone of him going, oh yeah, wait, what? It's like a Joey moment. Yeah, let's go with that. Don't be afraid, we will take care. I don't care about you, look after me. You are to finish this trial. He's already guilty of a number of serious crimes. It's more of a show trial. You've got to finish the show. Also, I'm curious, what are you... wrong are you thinking about that? I'm struggling to read it sometimes because I'm expecting mistakes when there aren't, and I'm reading. It's hard to read exactly what's written when you know there's mistakes in there. What are you thinking about conducting a trial without a key witness? Hard to say without knowing the details, yeah. Regardless of your opinion, the court is preparing a public violent execution. Oh, I'm off now. That's very important. Alright, cheers, I'm off now. Bye. Oh, okay. Saying goodbye is not his thing. Not boys and gentlemen. We just said I'm off. He said goodbye. I wouldn't recommend messing with him. Revolutionist forces tried to assassinate him and tried to replace him. None of them is alive now. Norman is one of the few who still... Right, so he's Norman the prosecutor. What a dick. Wow. Just jump from 0 to 100. That's a good thing for a judge to say. Noted. So far, so good. I have a question for you. What is justice? Never breaking the rules, never being equal before the law. Well, I would say, well, that's a difficult question, actually. You've asked a very existential question there. I would say that justice is the ability to not treat everyone equally, because some people, for example, need extra help with things, but other people need slightly less. And it's a case of sometimes you need to make sure that you understand each crime measure for measure, like in the Shakespeare play. You know, like at the end of the day, you want to make sure that when you have someone committing a crime, you're doing it by a case-by-case basis, not a cookie-cutter state of government where you're just punishing people purely based on the crime itself without understanding why that crime was committed and the circumstances surrounding it. So that's a good question, prosecutor. Can I call the other guy a dick? What is justice? Let's go for... See, I think that greater good of society... I think that's basically a case of, you know, killing one person to save 10 is okay, and I don't think killing people is okay. Never breaking the rules and everyone being equal before the law. Yeah, but then at the same time, it depends on what the rule is. You know, if someone definitely gets... I don't agree with the death penalty, but if someone gets a death penalty for this specific crime, but then there's different motivations around it, then you can't do that. I don't agree with the death penalty anyway, just going on record to say that, but still. Keeping order, preventing harm, and punishing the evil. Well, I don't believe in evil. So, it's a difficult one. Still haven't figured out. I feel like he's going to say I'm a bit of a bumpkin. Let's do this one because let's do still haven't figured out, just because of the existential thoughts we've had. He's going to think I'm an idiot, but let's do it. I'm running for a judge. We should come inside. I've got to show you your workplace. Yeah, it's a difficult question you've asked me there that I can't summarise by calling someone a penis. Folders on the table to review the case and the parties involved. Steel case to review evidence acquired thanks to police. Make your conclusions. Door to move. To proceed to the courtroom and start trial. You can change the design on the wall. Red, flag of the old regime. Blue is of the new one. You can also hang a picture instead of the flag. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's something else. So I can either be the order of what look like the bird serpents. That's a cult symbol, isn't it? That is a cult symbol. You'd summon an eldritch god with that. Or I can be the allies from Red Alert. So that's good. Or I can be... What the hell is that? What? I don't know what that is. Let's have it up, though, because it's neutral. And we want to be neutral. We can put up a picture. It's not a picture. There's our telephone. Can't click on anything else. I'm just looking at what we've got. You know, if there's any little filler items or little animations. Case. Evidence description. Take phone call. On the recording, dictator issues the command to open fire to the police. Dead and injured. The shooting resulted in thousands of confirmed dead. Footage. On the footage, one can see a National Guard fires on civilians, piles of dead bodies. Oh wow. Kids. Men, women, kids, elderly. Children. Men, women and children and the elderly. But then the elderly are men and women, so you could just say men, women and children. Elderly. They're mowing down men, women and kids, and one of them looks over and goes, he looks about 90. Don't shoot. Oh no, you shot straight through his Zimmer frame. Oh, he's going down now. And I can't tell if I've shot him or he's just, you know, fallen. Testimony. Testimony of the witnesses right after the event. A number of people accused the dictator and the National Guard. Well, if the police open fire on civilians based on the ruling of the dictator, then yeah, it's dictator's fault, really. The police shouldn't have done it. They should have used their better fault. But then at the same time, in a gang mentality, you would potentially sometimes have lapses of judgment. But at the same time, the fault lies with the person at the top of that particular pyramid. And then the people underneath that are where they're enforcing it. Not with, for example, the most basic police who are just following orders, because at the same time, although they should question those orders, they've been inducted and also peer pressured, but also they could even have been, for example, indoctrinated with the, well, all of the rules of the regime. So they're not technically to blame. That's a difficult question. Difficult legal question, but I doubt you're going to ask me that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, shall we kill this fella with the Stalin moustache? But let's keep going. Confiscated at the time of arrest. Unknown document found at the work table with the dictator named Changes. What? Oh, I thought his name was Changes. Okay. Dictator issued it to National Guard to command the use of arms. Signature on the firing order matched the handwriting of the suspect. Okay. Looks like an open and shut case. Overview of the case. Dictator resigned for 30 years. I'm just having a quick drink. Okay. I'm not reading this one out loud just because there's a lot of it. And I'm guessing you've probably already started. And I am having a drink. So we'll read this one together in silence, shall we? You'll get a little break from my voice. Common factors to keep people united and ready for change. Okay. Okay, so they overthrew the Communist Party. Today's trial is going to determine whether the dictator is responsible for the mass shooting or not. Sorry, so we're going to decide whether this guy's guilty. That was his flag. To be fair, I think that flag is cooler than that flag. But you know, let's be honest. Order status available in the next investigation. What's the little line here? A little weird line on the screen. And what's the third one? Participants in the case. Oh, here we go. What? Okay. What? Where have we not got a picture of them then? First 20 years of his regime was stable and prosperous, but there was revealed a massive debt with the government after that. Okay. Single, no kids. Oh yeah, well he's definitely guilty then. Quentin Gunn. Oh, isn't that the guy that we just met? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm... Right. Okay. Okay. I was immediately worried that they were going to be doing something dodgy there. Medical records, obesity. What? Why do I need medical records? Many child must recognise perceived detective. Killers were not found yet. Okay. Raymond Richards. He served an adjutant as a dictator for a year. Sorry, he's just got a t-shirt on. Okay. Right. Fair enough. This is a very strange case. Let's go out of the door. Got a nice baseline going there. Ooh, very nice baseline. Participants list to pick a character. Questions list to ask them questions. Paper on the table to review evidence. I'm the judge. I don't ask them questions. Gavel to start the trial. Keep the tension on tension meter down. Using gavel during trial. So as much as you can by asking. It's like a reverse Ace Attorney, isn't it? For low scores, the number of endings you can get is very limited. Okay. I have to... Why am I timed? Okay, fine. Gavel. Ex-secretary. Oh, okay, fine. She joined the March for Peace. She lost her slower. Proceed to the questions. What happened? Everything had been alright. Then a confusion. Someone screamed. Shots fired by National Guard. They targeted people in March. Public and judicial conviction +1. Okay. Father told me he had to flee. He just tried to stop this madness. He was always dead. By the time I found him, he was dead. Her voice breaks. What were they saying? Most were saying we're in peaceful transition of power. That's quite a straight thing to shout, isn't it? Were they reading these? Were they prepared? Okay. I suppose the protest leaders distributed them to the crowd. I haven't seen them. Any of them identified. We failed to identify them. Lack of evidence. Okay. Who shot first? National Guard. How people on march behaved. Any provocation? I haven't noticed. There are plenty of elderly and parents of kids. Okay. Back. Actions of guardsmen. Police were responsible for keeping the march peaceful and they were trying to send people home. The guardsmen were unusually acted nervously. We had some fear. Okay, just rushing into the building. Ministry, agents, departments, they're all located near there. Okay, fair enough. As the court knows, you were out of the police force for 9 months. Yes, I had depression, unable to talk to anyone. So why did you go back to the department? Can't people help me get over it? And I'm okay. My father was a great detective. Fair enough. March orchestrated. I don't think there's a power in Metropolis so strong. To be honest, I've never encouraged criminal activities from foreign powers. Murderers of her father. I wish I saw them, but I didn't. Oh, no, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do what happened again, though. Oh, no, we've done that one. Okay. Were you on duty? I was off duty. Father and I weren't kinds of people who were sitting at home doing nothing. Okay. Right, Quentin Gunn. Any evidence? We can't disclose everything. We handed over everything we can to you. Why? Dictator has done it? Based on what he'd seen, the giant bunch of people heading in the direction, Tyrant panicked. On Dictator. Any conflict took between Dictator. Conflicts aren't there as part of converting first. Opinion. Okay, fair enough. Any more about these conflicts? Oh, he is dodging! How can you be working? For goodness sake. You participated in closed-door discussions with Secretary of State. I prefer not to interfere with politics. I think the problem is that because this relies so much on the voice and the writing, if there's errors, it's difficult to actually bring that across, like bring across the story. Okay, we found it later. We're 100% confident. Yes, we are. Dictator did it. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Investigation. That's ER press a conspiracy theory. Impossible to make this sound innocent. There's still enough power plays on top of this, but still. Okay. More. We classified information upon request. Seems to never know all the details, even if I reschedule the trial. Let's do the reforms document. I heard rumours coming from the state clerks, nothing specific. Okay. People's reaction. People did not react. People made it. Whatever. You kept your position. I will serve it until I'm of no use. Okay, where have you been? At home. Who can back up these words? My wife, Emmy. Where is she? At hospital due to some reasons. Prosecutor, Mr. Gunn's words are true. Okay, fair enough. Let's go to Tony Glutt. Tell us what happened. What? Okay, straight away he just went a bit mad. Okay, fair enough. Regarding responsibility. Who kept the protest safe? My deputy. Fall lynched to death by revolutionary scums. Investigation concluded that Dictator gave the order. He must be held accountable for that. Okay. Deputy. Your deputy gave the order to the policeman. The revolutionaries have him execute him. Okay. Regarding the situation, no one knew the march was coming. I'm surprised you didn't know. As you may recall, it used to be illegal to organise protest. Okay. No one took it seriously. Suspicious gatherings before March. Okay. Avoiding the bloodshed. Okay. Fair enough. Raymond Richards. Before the event. Fumed of alcohol. That was already gathering outside. Okay, what happened? People in the march pulled out placards. Sunset was going fast. Yeah, planned to throw him. Fair enough. Right, shooting order inside it. Can one of you send it over? During the shooting. Both stayed inside and watched people die. I see the grim smile on his face. He called them all enemies of the state. Sorry, who is this person? An evil, not genius. I was going to help people with religious forces. The original government gave me a pardon. Okay. Responsibilities. I acted as administrative assistant. Okay. Dictator's personality. I never knew the personality only for a couple of years. Never in a rush. Even lazy, I would say. Also tyrannical and neurotic. Nevertheless, rough and intimidating for his age. Okay. New employment now. Police employed me. I work with problematic and police to investigate the crimes of the communists. This is a little bit dodgy. Okay, well we didn't ask everything of the police guy, so let's ask him some more stuff. Okay. New government. Are you close to them? Of course. Yeah, I'm not talking very much at the moment because I'm just trying to get used to this, and it's quite difficult because it's just walls and walls of text. Revolution, what changed for him? Nothing, I served the same folk. Plans for political career? None, Your Honour. Okay. Public servants murdered. As the court knows, murders of people took place. Yes, some police officers. What were the motives? People speaking in the courtroom. Earlier to say the investigation still goes on. Right, okay, let's bang our gavel. How do we end the... Okay. Click this timer to end. Yep. End trial. What? Okay. And I'm on the death row, even though the grave turned out to be innocent. St. Arsenal State take before we strip the government of their power to kill the people. Archives contain all dirty secrets of the past 2 years. Okay, we can't stop this violent tradition. I've got to try and send a request to this archive. Maybe I can glean some information. Okay, don't get too distracted. Wait, what? Well, I'm not going to say he's innocent, am I? But I don't think he should be killed either. Fine. Oh, here we go. Since the defendant is already charged with multiple heavy crimes, you have the following options. Lifelong imprisonment, execution. Let's do lifelong imprisonment. Overall satisfaction 18. Save and proceed. Yep, I don't think we should be killing people. No matter what they've done, because at the end of the day, it just turns you into a killer, doesn't it? Warrants and orders to issue orders to the investigation. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay. You can't charge him with murder when something like that was going on. BTW, Butterworth, what? It keeps breaking the tone of what this is, and that means that you can't take anything seriously. So pick what you think is important. If you do, many of them will fail. Well, how many can I pick? Right, well, I don't think we should be... Investigate the executioner for negligence, because he should have been on the ball. Fetch all records of the defendant's behaviour. No, we don't want to do that. Evaluate Anderson, because maybe there's a problem there. Quest a ballistics examination. That one. And yeah, that'll do. I don't think it's really a murder, to be honest, in that situation. I think it would be an act of passion. Welcome to Mueller's place. Okay. Take the pills, read the reaction to your decisions. Right, she says they help, but I think in games, whenever they do this, they're not helping. I'm at the hospital now, nothing serious, no need to visit me here. Oh, look at the little pug dog. Hello. But, oh! It's made out of some weird squishy fabric that's trying to sound like a dog. Listen to that. Oh, oh God, I've killed it. It's fitting on the floor. What? Oh. I just wanted to stroke the dog and it went all weird. Okay, I understand it's down on the floor, that's cute, but the noises are weird and it doesn't look happy. Okay, can't wait to see you soon, son. Bye-bye. Okay, fair enough. Let's check what people think. Sentence forward. Okay. Crooked Labour lottery by no surprise. Report I see another pawn of the regime. The judge in charge of former GS case mysteriously disappears. General Secretary Lifelong serve. It should remain accessible only to the court. More time to pass. Supposedly murdered by a gang of communists and Antifa. Yeah, alright. I love the way it's like, oh, mercy's bad. Alright, calm down. It's not mercy. They're in prison for life. It's not... I don't know. It's just that you can't have a government that says that killing other people is wrong when you are killing people. Okay, I'd like to request all documents regarding this man to kill Murdoch. My mother works in DOJ. Oh yeah, you're the one. Okay. People going to the officer lost the gun because of lack of concentration. Officer was distracted and then after losing his gun got scared. Okay, the footage seems to support this. Officer Woods jumps away from Mr. Anderson. Okay, fair enough. The gun. Service weapon belonged to Woods. Yeah, fair enough. Forensic team concluded the bullet shot by Mr. Anderson using Edward Wood's handgun called the Death Bow Mason. Half hit his chest, half missed. Anderson didn't hit the executioner, who was standing close by the Mason by sheer luck. Evaluation. People involved in him characterised him as compassionate, agreeable, and nice person. He was silent, introverted, and showed interest in his studies. James was one of the best students at school, married a woman he met at university. Fair enough. Anderson has no record of any crime, fights, or abusive behaviour. He applied for corporal punishment to pupils and students when it was legally due to school regulations. Anderson can react on irresistible impulse. Doesn't have an impulse control disorder. He smokes and drinks alcohol on a regular basis. In a high concentration, the alcohol was found in his blood. Okay. Nothing extreme. Yeah. Okay, you can tell. The guy... This is kind of basic. Yeah, he was spurned on by the fact that he shot someone because they were describing a horrific thing they did to his son. Fair enough. Really. Shouldn't have done it. But at the same time, considering the circumstance, really the police are there to stop things like that happening. Don't lead the witnesses. Never accuse anyone. Don't waste time on it. I'm the judge, not the prosecutor. Or the defence. Right. James Anderson. Masons. Okay, this is getting a bit dark. Me and Mason. Never before would give anything to ask for an encounter in my life. Back. Learn that she was only afterwards. You feel bad for her. Public conviction -2. It's hard to lose your kid. Fair enough. Common punishment. Are you satisfied? I'm not satisfied with anything these days. Fair enough. I don't know. I can't feel anything. It's numbness. Why did you go? Fair enough. She didn't want to go. I insisted. Why? She was... Okay. Okay, fair enough. Wife's opinion. Oh yeah, no, we said that. Going to execution. We've done that one. On the execution. Police. Well, there's one lag. Okay, distance summation, approximately 12 meters. On the execution, we've done those ones. Killing Mason. Grabbing officer's gun. I don't remember it, the memories are foggy. How many shots? I don't remember the entire round. I was told. I served in the military, fair enough. There's no danger from anyone at all. Okay. This is getting a bit dark. Anyone tried to stop you? Can't tell, don't remember anything. Your emotional state, pain. I feel like the guys who make this are trying to sort of push this, yeah, but technically speaking, capital punishment is right, kind of argument going on, and I don't really agree. Your Honour, what's that? Feeling frustrated often? I'm not a madman, I just demand some understanding. You are a father too. I'm not, but still. I can understand what I've done is wrong. The best way to put it is you can't take the law into your own hands, and you shouldn't be killing people because it's very difficult for you to have a fair method of, you know, trial and conviction if you're going to kill people. Let me give you a good example. If someone's robbing a bank, they accidentally kill someone, although the crime for killing one person is death, they're going to kill everyone at the chance of getting off on it. Likewise, at the same time, you can't kill people and then say that not killing people is good because you in turn are killing people for things you don't agree with, and things change over time. You need to be able to understand that, and it's a difficult thing to have someone in prison. You know, they need to understand what they've done wrong, and there's all different circumstances and situations, you know, at the end of the day. But then at the same time, life imprisonment should mean life imprisonment. It's a difficult thing to discuss. Anyway, possibility of redactism. Of what? Oh my god. They're really pushing this hard, aren't they? Conspired to murder. Good lord, no. Officer Wood. I didn't even know what you were going to ask him. How can I look? Oh. Yeah, I have a daughter, I have a grandmother, but she passed away, no one else. Fair enough. Paul Wood. Nice hat. Regarding you, Police Academy. Graduated 6 months ago. Where were you standing? Okay. Yep. Right, okay. Losing a weapon. When? Your response. How much time? Okay. Back. Not for me to determine, I apologise, fair enough. No one to blame here. I'm not... Oh, for goodness sake, I'm asking him for an opinion. What? What? Okay. Right. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. Yeah. So now we're just clicking through boxes. Right, yep. Execution, right, the numbers aren't going up anymore. How about Hughes? Fair enough. Defamation. Okay. Danger of people. Well, you're allowed to ask a question. Oh look, it's glitched now. Right, yeah. Timing, 3 minutes. Husband of personality. James is clever. See a danger. Why am I... Oh, whatever. Right. Why am I losing score for asking an opinion? This doesn't make any sense. I'm asking the woman a question. You can't... The problem is they've misunderstood what a judge does. Because a judge doesn't ask questions and rely on the public opinion of the random people in the audience. That's not how... Whatever. Whatever. End trial. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Whilst he is innocent, he did still shoot someone, but then at the same time, it's a difficult situation. But then I can't tell what the punishments are going to be if I go to guilty. If I could give him community service or a suspended sentence, then that's different. Right. There you go. At the end of the day, he just needs to have a suspended sentence for it so that he doesn't commit any crimes in the meantime and just go from there. He did still shoot a man. I don't imagine that's wrong. Yeah. So I'm going to call that there. That's Femida. It's confusing. I don't think it realises quite what the difference is between a judge, a prosecution and a defence. I mean, I was interested to hear the case from both sides and see whether or not things muddied the water to make conflicting statements that made me really have, you know, conflicting views and opinions on the cases. But to be honest, I didn't hear anything. I just had to ask weird questions, read through tons of text, and a lot of it was miswritten, which is a problem if your game is going to be text-based. Have someone proofread it before you have it come out. On the one hand, I can understand the problem in regard to doing that, because, you know, if English isn't your first language, that's totally understandable. On the other hand, if it's only text-based, this needs to be on point. And you need to understand that if you want it to be, you know, like the judge doesn't go, oh, okay then, shall I push him, shall I ask the questions? Someone in the audience doesn't like what you're asking. Do they not? Oh, right, okay. What are you talking about? I don't quite get that. So, it's an interesting game, but I feel like it's trying to purposely be very confrontational rather than it doesn't encourage debate so much as it kind of pushes an agenda, from what I can tell so far. And it's an interesting game, but I don't know. I don't know if I could play it for very long without becoming a bit frustrated, especially clicking through all the boxes when you're on a time limit. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video as well. And as well as that, you can head over to nextstepnick.com for all the latest news, reviews and articles. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll catch you again very, very soon.